Okay, well, welcome to the stream. We finished an oil change and a brake job, and apparently I didn't have any sound on, so that's stupid of me. But you join us working on the first story car. We're gonna try to knock a few of these out. A few things we got tools, because these tools are very handy to have. I desperately kind of want to buy that, but it just allows me to do more diagnostic, which gets more points faster. So we're gonna finish examining this car. We're gonna use our magic eyesight that mechanics have, apparently, to see how absolutely busted up this car is. Because it's not healthy. I know most mechanics have people come in and they talk about their cars. It's like, hey, you need to fix this, you need to fix that, you need to do this, you need to do that. The heck? And a lot of people go, oh no, my car's fine, I don't need to do that. Well, trust me, a lot of times you do. But unfortunately, there are a lot of mechanics that won't tell you the truth. They're there to tell you something, um, especially with women. My mom's had that happen. Oh, hey RJ, you're live streaming it too? That's awesome. That's a hilarious combination to do. I just find this game so freaking relaxing, to be honest. Um, I don't find it relaxing to work on all my actual cars, but I find this relaxing. Maybe because it's a little simpler and more, straightforward. All right, so if you're playing it right now, what level are you? Because I've got one that I'm almost like I think fully leveled out, but right now I'm not. I started this one fresh today to kind of be my whole 2020 thing, or 2026, not 2020. God, we don't ever want to relive 2020 again. That was a terrible year. It was very annoying. Oh, Sandbox. I haven't played it on Sandbox. I'm a I'm a I'm a money person. I like money. I like doing it. And honestly, that was why I'm like, well, if I'm gonna play it, I might as well live stream it. Maybe some people might enjoy it. All right, let's take these stupid wheels off. Install. No, we don't have anything to install. We're poor and broke. We don't have any spares. All right, so these are 215/75s. And I'm looking around and I don't have my pen, so I don't have a pen, but for some reason I have a tire gauge, I guess, that I found the other day. Because, like, of course I have a tire gauge. Hey, if you enjoy playing this and you really do like cars, look at automation. Like, you get to build the car completely from scratch. I'll stream that on Thursday. Typically, I plan on streaming that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I haven't got to that point yet. I had a lot of stuff going on. All right, so these are 215/75 R15s. So then what do you do in Sandbox if you're not doing the calls and all the cars coming through? Because that's kind of what I enjoy. I enjoy the mystery of it. And there's enough in this game that they can change it up for quite a long time before I ever actually get bored. Oh, fix them up and make them faster. Dude, I made a killer electric drag car on my other one. I think the only reason it was the fastest I had was because it was more consistent, to get off the line and everything. So which ones do you prefer fixing up to make faster? Like modern stuff, the vintage stuff, or everything? Anything you can get your hands on? Because I'm kind of all the above. Oh crap. Yeah, I know I don't have necessary parts. All right, so we need tires. We want standard tires as cheap as we possibly can get. We want 4 of them. Oh crap. Not 5. We want 4 at R15s. 215. 75s. Right? Yeah. Sorry, I get paranoid. Anything you can find. I respect that, man. I should be out in my garage working on my actual Suburban because the diesel fuel management is like dying. On the PS5, I've got this on my PC. It's actually, I'm pretty impressed. It's like it's handling it really well considering I'm streaming through it as well as using it. Not PC, my laptop, but I used to play PlayStation and then all my friends got Xbox, and so that's what I ended up with. I don't have the newest Xbox. I've still got whatever the, I guess, Xbox One is, but I think it's a One S, but I haven't played it in a while. Everything I've been doing is my laptop. It's easier to travel back and forth between my house and my parents' house while I help them finish it. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we were putting tires on because we can't balance tires that are empty. Rim, good tire. You have no idea how many times I did this the first time and put the tire on and then immediately removed it. Because sometimes I am that kind of idiot. Alright, let's see. Install. More tires, more tires. So do you make them faster mostly for track or mostly for drag racing? I have, I think, all the DLCs except Police and Taxi. And then I think they have a new rim one out. I don't have the rims yet. Currently in a everything is cost well, I'm poor as well. I just make bad financial decisions. You you don't end up with 6 classic cars at 32 by making good financial decisions. I mean, I finally bought a house because I had no more space for cars. Um, and I wanted the right, the right location. So that was, I think, the biggest thing for me. Yes, I can't stand that some of these engines aren't realistic. Um, like the Plymouth and stuff like that. Like I have an actual 1973 Plymouth Barracuda. It does not sound exactly like that. I will say the rotaries in this game sound pretty okay, but you can't port the engines. Like you couldn't buy. I wish they would let you buy ported housings and you know upgraded like Apex seals and stuff, so you could get higher power out of the rotaries. Because in my other game of this, I bought a it was an RX3 to fix up and keep. I would love to have an RX3 in real life too, but I'm too poor for that. I would, but God, I would love to have one. All right, brakes, pads. We need 2 sets. I need to look. No, I always hit the escape button to pull this up. All right, pads, tires, oils. Yeah, this is a simple one. No, the supercharger does not sound like a supercharger. I think you would enjoy automation if you like just building the cars because you get to build and design the entire outside of the car. Like put the fixtures, you can build interiors and set them up, but you get to build the entire engine, pick all the specs and everything for the car. You can do superchargers, twin charging, single charging, flat, V's, straights. Yeah, I can spell that in chat. Let me see. It's called Nation. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. It's if you like really high detailed stuff, it's a blast. You can also export the car that you build, the entire 3D, the interior, the engine, and all that. You can export it to a game called Beam NG, the letters N G, where you can go and like drive it around in places and stuff like that. It's a freaking blast. Um, I've spent 8 hours building a car though, so I mean it can be tedious. Yeah, it's super fun. Um, if you ever want to check out oh, is it on PS5? Ooh, I don't know. It's on Steam, so I honestly think it's just a PC. I don't think it's on anything but PC. Did I remove that? Yes. Oh man, that sucks, dude. Sorry to like get your hopes up and then like smash, absolutely crush them. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. You should watch some guys do it. There's a YouTube channel I watch called Fail Race. Um, and they'll do like a group event where they have 30 minutes to design a car with specific specs, and then they go and see who built the best one. Um, Sometimes they end up with some quite hilarious cars. Okay, where is my fuel pump? Fuel pumps. I I've always had a PC or a laptop, because when I was little we played what's it called? StarCraft. Um, and then I still play StarCraft, the better one. The Pagani DLC. I don't know if I have a Pagani one. I might have the Pagani one. I know when I was getting them on Steam, it was like 50% off or something when I bought all of mine. Um, and I probably shouldn't have because it wasn't a great financial decision, but such is life. Nothing's a great financial decision. If you think of it. All right, there we go. I think that takes care of everything under the car. What I want to know is why is it not lighting up like it should? Typically those should show up like halos. Oh, I probably have to do the oil filter from under here, don't I? Where are you, oil filter? There you are. All right. We need oil filter and the round air filter. When I first played this, I could not find that stupid air filter. You definitely could get the Pagani one. It would be worth it, especially if you're playing it in sandbox. Why not? For driving it. Maybe a birthday will come up and you can get it. Filter. The heck is a V8? I find it hilarious. It's like, this is an oil filter for a V8. You know what my 73 Volkswagen Fastback has? An oil filter off a V8. It drives me crazy in this game sometimes that I'm putting oil filters on the wrong car. I really want to clean this, but I don't have a cleaning thing. Alright. I think we've got everything except the air filter. Oh, I gotta drain the oil. Back up in the air you go, you big old heavy beast. If only it was that clean in the real world. It's never that easy. That's fair. I had a job when I was 14. I used to babysit. Actually, at 13, I started babysitting 8 kids at once. Made like $100 an hour. It was fantastic, especially at that age. But no, I understand. It's ridiculous how it's it's hard to get a job really nowadays. Drain. But yeah. The world is different and more annoying. I'm just glad to see you're playing a game like this because it gives me hope for the next generation of car people. Because I desperately worry about, especially the older cars, in the future. I mean, I like them, but what are we gonna do with them, beyond that? I think probably the newest one that I have that people would be more modern would be my Miata. And I mean, it's fun and cool, but I like my classics, which I guess it's older than me, so I guess it is a classic at this point, which is insane to think of. Good lord. Which fluid is this thing gonna take? Alright, well, hopefully that's enough. Brake fluid. We can toss this out the window. Honestly, you should try the career part. It creates a good, like, muscle memory of just bang, bang, bang. I did it until I was to the point I had enough money I could go to the auctions and just buy cars I liked, like Lamborghinis and old Mercedes and stuff like that. And then I would take those and sell them after I fully restored them, or I'd keep them. So, all the way down. Come on, beast. Take the... Yes. Alright. Oh, we still didn't do the air filter. Everything else is good. Stupid air filter. Oh god, that does need cleaned. This reminds me of the one on my Barracuda, but I've only got one filter. Mine's round. Alright, there we go. Now let's see what we can do. Oh, it does tell me how much I'm getting paid. Duh. $2,000. I think we might be in a position to finally buy that. I'll buy the tablet in a minute. Alright, no more cars. Let's see what's on the list. Brakes. Done. I love brake jobs. They're easy. Whoa, God. I don't want to work on that. Why does it have... It's got, like, the police sirens on top of... Yeah, that's terrifying. Jeep. Terrible brakes. Ah, fine. Why not? The Jeep's nicer. Let's do it first. Nice. 392 hit me. I've only got a 318 in my Barracuda. Alright, braking list. Caliper, disc, vent, pads. So we need a caliper, pads, discs, whatever. Okay, brakes. Oh, crap. Wish that would reset automatically. Buy one of those. Buy us one of those. Buy us a caliper. Buy us a couple brake pads. Fast, easy, cheap job. Oh, we could probably go over and... Well, we're almost level 3. We'll wait till we're 3. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to have to wait to get the money. You get lucky, your birthday will be coming up real soon, and then boom, problem solved. That was always my luck when I was younger. I would want something and it would be like February or March, and my birthday's in January. So no Christmas in between birthdays, hardly, no birthday in between the others. So I feel your pain of having to wait. I really do. Alright, so that's fixed. Let's tear this off. This must be the one with the bad rotor. Yes. Dang, that's a nice new caliper. I would have put that on the other side. Decent pads, too. Nice vented disc. Decent pads. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have mismatched them, but whatever, who cares? Such is life. More and more. Alright, cool. Done with that side. These need pads. Maybe. Oh yeah, it definitely needs pads. I don't know why that one brake caliper got so messed up. He must have like crashed into something. God only knows. Pads, caliper, rotors. This is going to be very repetitive and tedious at the beginning. But these are quick and cheap jobs, so... Oh, rusted. The beauty of fixing these cars in this game is you don't have to worry about the actual bolts busting off and then having to extract them and use the torch and all that nonsense. Although I will say, if you get the chance in the real world to have like a, fun car, take it. But my other advice is have a sensible car. Because if you just have a ridiculous car, you have what I call a throwaway car. You buy one car, and that's your daily driver. It's just something simple, whatever. It can be fun. Like I've got a, 96 diesel 4x4 Suburban. That's my daily. And then I've got the, the Barracuda, the Toyota pickup, the Miata, the 67 Beetle, the 73 Beetle, or Fastback. You buy all those where you don't have to drive them. Because you don't want to drive anything super fun in like the snow and ice and chance, destroying it. Especially after you've spent $1,000, or not $1,000. I've spent way more than $1,000. God, I wish it was only $1,000. When you've spent 1,000 hours working on the car in the real world to build it, you really don't want to crash the damn thing. Alright, what were we gonna do here? This one was just brakes as well, right? Brake system needs fixed. ABS, ABS pump, brake caliper, brake pads. That's expensive as hell. I only have ABS on one of my 6 cars. Alright, brake caliper, single set of pads. Alright. Brake caliper, brake pads. ABS. Wait, no, that's under a different company, isn't it? It's under electronics, right? Yes. Module. This better pay good, because I am literally broke. Tear all that nonsense out. Replace it with one that's not busted. Oh, the other one's at 19%. I can fix it later, I think. Or I can keep it for a car that they don't care about. That's kind of the fun part, is to hold on to some of these parts and someone comes in and goes, oh, I only want one that's like 20% fixed. I'm like, cool, here's one that's busted. Hope it doesn't explode in like 6 miles. I try never to do that in this game, because I wouldn't do it to people in the real world, but yet again, I mean, there's a lot of shops that do that. My brother will buy used tires for his truck, and I've never understood that. I can't go around and can't buy used tires. Nor brakes. Every car I own has upgraded brakes and tires. Even if it's just better pads and rotors. Because that's the only thing that keeps you from smashing into everything else around you, are the tires and your brakes. And error. There we go. This is tedious, but God, does it get you so many extra points in the beginning. I will say the one thing that is annoying about career mode is these bushings. That's usually one of the undiscovered parts. I should, just for fun, since the whole point of this is just to play it for fun and entertainment. It's not like I'm trying to, what do you call it? Like speed run. It'd be fun to take some of these that run out onto the like test track and see how terrible they drive before I fix it, and then take it back to the test track and drive it like I stole it. This is why you never give your keys to people who you don't know. Or my dad, because my dad will absolutely destroy your car. He drives everything like it's a drag car. And every one of mine that he's borrowed, he has broken. Alright, where the heck is this piece here? Caliper and pads. These are drums, so they have to be in the front that need replaced. Probably this caliper, and then some other pads. I kind of want to get the police DLC though, because I want to take it and see if you can upgrade the police car. Because with it being American like Suburbans, I should be able to toss like some psychotic supercharged engine in it and like chip it and do the performance exhaust all the way out the back. That would be a blast. Plus I think it'd be fun to fill the side or fill one of the parking lots in the game with just police cars that I buy at auction and then fix. Alright, these pads are bust, so these are not bad. 60% life isn't too terrible. Let's see what else we can get done here. And alright, we have $600 left. Everything's fixed. We only made like $500. Yeah. Oh. To answer your question, yes. I have the Pagani edition. Because here is a Pagani that has shown up to this roadside shop who looks super shady and is in terrible shape with the broken down Ford and trash out front. And gone, hey, I didn't even look to see what we're supposed to fix. Oh crap, other tasks. Oh, okay. It says, hey, can you refill my fluids for me? Please don't touch anything else. Oh, there's another one. So now we have multiple Paganis. I wonder what this one needs. Same thing. I really need to upgrade the actual shop so then we can. Where do we even keep the? Oh God. So this one said it needed brake, power steering, and windshield washer fluid. Oh, so I did have to take the front off. The only thing that's annoying about working on these cars is I think everything you have to put back together on it. So like I just took the front clamshell off. I think I have to put the front clamshell and each set of mirrors back on to get it to be done. Let's see. No, move it. We don't need to move it. We just need to add the front clamshell. And yep, see. So there are certain cars in this game that I don't tend to. I mean, you're playing it in, you know, free mode, so. But when you're playing it in the career mode, there's certain ones that they're just more tedious to work on. Where the heck is my... There it is. Yeah, this thing definitely needs brake fluid. I'd be more concerned why my, like, $1 million car is eating through all this brake fluid. But, yeah, it's not my problem. Where's the power steering on this car? Oh, there it is. I bet this engine is wild to take apart, and if I was further in the game, I would absolutely tear it apart just for fun. Alright. God, they really hid that power steering. I don't know. I guess these two Paganis were just on a trip and realized they forgot to do maintenance on it. Assemble it. Yes. Oh, gotta put the taillights on. Dadgummit. At least I don't have to go through the effort of actually, like, unbolting it. Alright, finished. Car's incomplete. There's a left headlight missing. Oops. Oh, crud. I'm just gonna send you back out on the road. You don't need headlights. Sell the... sell their headlights on the black market. Probably be worth a fair amount. Alright, so... take off the front clamshell. No, this one has almost all of it up front because it's not the Huayra. It's a Huayra, not the Zonda. So brake, coolant, windshield washer, all that's up here. So this one's easier to work on than the Huayra, or than the Zonda, which is very nice. One's done. Oh. See what we can do here. Blub, 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 blub. At least the game doesn't make you have to buy, like, all the fluid and stuff and keep it in stock and then put like 5 gallons in one car and 5, quarts in the other. I wouldn't actually mind that. It'd be more realistic. I don't mind realism. Dude, this guy is rough on this car. Everything's like 50%. It's ridiculous. Alright, and... wow, we get $78. Not really worth it. But we got some Zondas. Ooh, a Stradale. This is like a CCX. This thing's freaking cool. I don't know if I've had one of these in the shop. It has an outer tie rod and the entire steering rack. Yikes, that's going to be expensive. Actually, no, it's not, because it's the real world. It's not the real world. If I only had $3,000 and somebody came in and wanted me to replace those two pieces, I'd turn them away. I would not be able to afford the steering rack on a supercar. Oh, yeah, it's busted. Very busted. So steering, God, wrong button. Dadgummit. So steering rack. $800. And outer tie rod. Perfect. We're gonna scan this whole card just for fun, because it's nice and tedious and enjoyable. Enjoyable. Good God. Freaking brain. It's fried. I don't know if I would ever want to work on this car in the real world. Unless it was mine. Then I'd be okay with working on it, but I'd be terrified to work on this car if it wasn't mine, because it's worth so much money. I'd love to ride in one. Greenville? Oh, I'll check that out. The city next to the city I live in here in Texas is called Greenville. It's actually where my mom grew up and where my grandparents are and stuff. I'll check out Greenville on Roblox. I've got to reinstall it. This is a different computer, so I don't have it on here, but I'll have to check that out. I haven't played Roblox in a while. I used to play it all the time with my nieces and nephews when they'd come over. I'd have all three of my laptops up. That way, you know, two of them could play it, and then I could play it with them. And then one of them was playing on the Xbox on the projector that goes onto the wall, and they'd be playing like GTA or Forza. I'm the fun uncle, is what I'm getting at. I've always been the fun uncle. Cooling. God, that's a lot of cooling. Oh, windshield washer. What were we taking off? Oh, yeah. The steering rack. Oh, I don't want to take the hubcap out. I want to take these out. I do have to take the tires off to do this nonsense. That one actually looks okay. Oh, I'm going to take it off anyway. Oh. Let me see what I can do. I might be able to do it on this. Pull this tire off, and then I'll see if I can check that stream. Hey, I do have it on here. Outer tie rod. And yank that, and yank the steering rack. Search. All right, let me look you up. RRJJ. Oh, dude, that is actually pretty cool. Your car's having a pretty rough time on the road there, man. I noticed. It's a little beyond slammed. I don't mind slammed cars. In the real world, they're just so hard to drive anywhere unless you have like air suspension. I mean, my Miata and my Beetle and stuff, they're low, but right now both of those cars are so low that I can't drive them out to my new house because the driveway, I haven't installed really a driveway to my house because you know it's out in the country, so like my driveway is like 300 feet. Uh, but the downside to having such a long driveway is the fact that A, it costs a lot more money, and B, the freaking uh, entry from the country road dips like this. So if I tried to drive my Miata in it, it'd tear the rear suspension or the front bumper off. If I tried to drive my uh, um, the Beetle, it'd probably smack the engine on the road on the entry. So what are the jobs in this one that's called Greenville? That's always my thing. I like money. I like games where I can do money. Money's fun. Car is hard to control. Yeah, no duh. Wow, this is actually paid really well. I don't remember what the parts cost me, but I don't think it was that much. I'm buying the tablet. Why not? The car wash isn't that expensive. Test path. Be the guy in the commercials who says, "Do you need insurance for a vehicle?" That's crazy. Oh, dude. Yeah, man, I'll definitely have to check that out. There's like a psychotic amount of jobs on there. I really want to expand my shop. Fine. What's next? The Griffin Torino. Ooh, yes, Aston Martin DB5. Can I just keep it? I would die to keep that car. And see, they can't call it a Ferrari. This would be an F50, judging by the front headlight and the wing. It's an Arezzo. It's a Ferrari. Nobody's believing that nonsense. All right, sorry. I like the DB5, but we're going to do this car first to get it out of the way. All right, he said caliper, disc, pads. I really should just buy a couple extra sets of pads. I'm just gonna start doing that. I'm gonna double all the things that I buy. Buy 2 of those. I'll buy 2 of those. Might as well. I should probably buy a couple calipers. Why not? All right, let's see what's what. Pads, rotor, caliper. Actually, let's scan the car first. Get the free points. Then I guess when we hit level 4, I'll go over and actually, upload, or not upload, but do my upgrades. It's a nice Mustang. Oh god, I love a good racetrack. When I was itty bitty before, I guess it would have been after my last heart surgery and before all my other heart surgeries, my dad actually drag raced. So I kind of grew up at a drag strip on weekends, which was awesome. I don't remember much of it, but I do remember the cars. Airbox. More free points. Do love complex cars when I get all these points. You're lost. Does it have a map? You got a map? How can you be lost if you have a map? It's impossible to be lost with a map. I mean, I guess I was kind of the first like generation with games that actually had maps in games, like Need for Speed Underground and all that stuff. It doesn't? Oh, well, that's not good. Huh, weird. Oh, that sucks that it's not showing. Take this one off. I'm actually pretty impressed by how that drives considering that's Roblox. This all the way in. I'm done. Yay. There's one caliper that hasn't been fixed. Which caliper hasn't been fixed? This caliper hasn't been fixed. That's fair. This is a 4-disc car. Honestly not surprised. That caliper's in pretty rough shape. Let's hope 68% is good enough. Probably not, but wishful thinking, and we get points for putting the tire back on, so why not? Make my life easy. Done. Sweet. Then we'll fix the Aston. Get this piece of junk out of here. Yes, let's get this beautiful car in. more does James Bond need today? Front spring, rubber bushing, rubber bushing. Oh no, that's no fun. Running gear control and repair. That's going to be a little tedious. Oh well. Got some knockoff wheels. See if it actually knocks off. No, they're going to make it have bolts. Fake knockoffs. At least they're wires. Boom. Gone. Okay. We gotta get rid of a bushing. Spray it. That bushing, this spring. Where's the other bushing that needs done? Is it just the one bushing? No, there's two bushings. Ah. Upper control arm bushing. That's fair. Tear this one out. See if I can get the shock out. Alright. Shocks. I need the spring. Front spring. We're going to just start buying 2 of everything. Shock absorbers. Or bushings. We'll buy 7 of those. And 10 of those. Don't want to have to constantly be coming over there and buying them. I just want to be able to slap them in. Spring remover. Separate. Yeah, that car has absolutely 0 traction. Although it pulls fine in like a straight line, so throw it on the drag strip. I bet it'd be fine. You can't build a car to do everything, because it just is impractical. Use the bushings I can. We gotta do this cheap. We need the money. Vintage tire. Boom. Beautiful. Superleggera of all things. Stunning. 200 bucks. Absolutely not worth it. Whatever. Place all filters. Put new engine oil and filter. Okay. Other tasks. 77%. 54%. You know what? We're going with the Mini. We'll do us a story mode. Holy God. I don't know if we have the money to do the story mode. Let's do a couple more of these. Let's take this order. What does he need? Alright. Fast, cheap jobs. I like fast and cheap jobs. Because that other one's going to cost some Did you put a train horn on that? Dude, that's like the Texas Mile. That is a super long drag strip. That's wild. Okay, ECU brake fluid. That's probably the other thing you wanted. And... oh, it's the go sign? Darn, I was hoping you had a train horn. That'd be freaking cool. It'd be hilarious. Alright, put this one up. Alright, we're finished with that order. Give us like 70 bucks. Gotta pull up. I'm gonna look at something here. It's this car. The Griffin Torino. What was it? Going... I have no idea what the parts cost is on this. Well, I guess I'm gonna do $3,000. Alright, since I have no idea how much this job is gonna cost me to do, let's do some brakes on an Aston Martin. And we'll work on the Beamer. Why not? Car mechanic simulator time. Move it to the left. We'll do the Beamer first. Yeah, that is the advantage to Sandbox. Infinite money is nice. But, you know, air filter, fuel filter, oil filter. Add that to the shopping list. Ugh, I'm gonna take these clips off. 2 clips. I swear there's one of these cars that has like 8 clips or something on this, on the air filter. It drives me insane. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say it's time for a new one of those. Actually, wait, let's put that back. Yeah. Then I can add it to my shopping list. Make my life easier. Take that out. Where's the fuel filter? Yes. Take that out. Fortunately, that does not dump fuel everywhere, because that would suck. Yes. Magically drain it while I'm over here. Oil filter. I4. Perfect. Buy it. Shopping list. Remove. Air filter. Buy it. Remove it. Fuel. Fuel filter is pretty easy to remember. Move this back so I don't crush it, because that would be hilarious. Yep, BMW. think it's what is this one? It's a Ford GTS, an M4. I don't know who these people are, but I would never take these kinds of cars to a sketchy dealership that's new on the side of the road, but I appreciate your business. Someone's going to get a 22% air filter if they come in with a really cheap or oil filter if they come in with a really low budget. Saves me money. Geez, even these clips are busted up. How many times is he opening this air filter? I guess we are in the desert, so. All the cars sound close to the same. Some of the ones that are the, like the DLCs, have the actual car sounds. I think I can actually start this one. Let me see. Move it to garage entrance A. We'll flop cars. I think I can start this one. Oh, I didn't put oil in it. I can blow it up. Where's the oil fill? Oh, there it is. It's just... We'll see if this actually sounds like a modern M-powered Beamer. Alright, that should be close enough for oil. I don't really think that sounds like a Beamer. You might be right. Almost all the cars do sound the same. At least for each engine size, or engine style. Alright, but we're done with this one. We just, like, revved the absolute mess out of it. Let's start this one then. Yeah. Even the Aston sounds the same, but if I remember right, this one's a V8. So, it's not a V12, sadly. So, BMW, Aston Martin. Yeah, this one's just a V8. I think it's a Vantage, isn't it? Yeah, the Vantage. Yeah, it's a DLC. What were we doing to the Vantage? Expensive stuff. 2 standard brake discs, brake pads, a caliper. I already have a caliper. Ugh, I wish that would automatically reset. Brake discs, couple calipers, 4 sets of brake pads. Oh, the ABS module, that's over here. This thing is freaking expensive. Looks like a Chevelle. Jesus, 7 speeds? Well, maybe it's is it a Chevy Impala? Back looked like a Chevelle. I think it's an Impala. Oh, Jesus. 207's not bad, man. It goes 232, but it's not going to go that. That's fair. Alright, let's replace the expensive bits first. I only needed the module. It is accessible from the engine bay. I have the engine bay open. Now I can access it. Weird. That was a weird glitch on this car. Yeah, that's definitely a Chevy Impala. That's a Model T. Well, or Model A. Oh, God. I wish I could set it at a height a little lower than that. More brakes, more tires. I think that's the exact same engine as the one that I just fixed. Alright, there's that one. Is the brake caliper on? Maybe. There we go. Oh, now you're talking. A 2002. I'd love to have one of those in the real world. I wonder what this has to be, like what percentage it has to be for the pieces to be acceptable. I'll look that up after I finish this tire. %. 6.9. Anyway. Brake pads, both rear brake discs. God, these people are hard on their brakes. $129,000. What? Oh, is that what the Aston's worth or something? I hope the 2002 is not worth that. Well, I don't know. They are getting they're getting pretty pricey these days. You bought it, yeah. I do hate how this game does the whole estimated thing. I've never gotten a car below the amount that it says it's worth, which in reality, you every so often absolutely would get it for less than what the car would have been worth. I'm keeping every one of these brake discs, except for these. I can't fix them. They're too dead. But these I can turn on the lathe. What I hate is I can't turn drums. And in the real world, I could turn brake drums. Yeah, this is a pretty sad sounding turbo. Should hear the turbo on my Suburban on the diesel. It's quite good. I enjoy it a lot. I may not be moving very fast, but man, does it make me smile. Especially when I'm next to a Prius. Being next to a Prius and sitting there with the boost going and some little bit of black smoke coming out when you take off makes my day. All right, so we are, well, we're not having the cash to fix that other one yet. Really, really like to do body repair work, but that's okay. You know what? Let's move this in and see if we can afford to fix it. Status. What are we missing here? We got tensioners, cams, camshafts, idler rollers, rubber bushings, rubber bushing, rubber bushings. We might be okay with the rubber bushings since we bought so many spark plugs. Parts not discovered. Drain the oil. Do all the coolant. That's doable. Okay. Oops, can't do that yet. Let's get this gigantic Mini up in the air. I wonder if they have vintage Mini Coopers in this game. That would be a blast. I know a guy that's got, I think it's a 68? Nah, tires are cheap. You're gonna put custom ones on there anyway, go for it. Okay, so that's a Charger. I actually have, you can go look it up. I have a 1973 Plymouth Barracuda, which is basically a 1973 Challenger, just made by Plymouth. So it's better, because it's cooler. It's definitely rarer, that's for sure. But yes, get the Charger. Slap a supercharger in it. You have unlimited money in your game, and mine I'm poor and broke. I don't even know if I'm going to have the money to finish fixing this car, which could end up being a really big problem for me, but that's okay. Such is life. Let's just scan everything. Oh, I need to go over and use my points that I have. Let's do that. Level. All right, we have 3 points. Ability to fix parts. But to fix parts, I have to have the place to be able to fix them, so I can't do that right now. So 5% discount would be nice. And screwing speed. And mounting speed. Let's do arms and screws. And we'll save 5%. Every dollar we save is an extra dollar I get. All right, back to scanning. Could have upgraded the speed of the scan, but that's okay. I think the mounting and unmounting is going to be far more beneficial to me in the long run than this is. You going vintage on a modern Challenger? do it. I think it'd be fun. Never seen one with like a modern style. Ooh, wow, those parts are bad on this car. There'd be a lot of bushings that need replaced. To be honest, this whole car pretty much needs replaced. This is the car you bring to the mechanic after you bought it, and you're like, "Yeah, look at my cool new car I bought." And the mechanic goes, "Why on God's earth did you buy this? It's gonna explode." And then you go, "It's fine," and then you drive it until it does explode. Alright, have we found any parts that are not discovered? Great. I love that. Alright, let's just start tearing it apart. You know, actually, while we're here, we could do that. We can do compression tests, which we totally wouldn't be doing in the air, but right now I'm not going for realism. That's a drag slick. God, how big of a drag slick did you make? Like, what is the width of that? Yeah, that cam is dead. I want to see the balancer try and balance that. 19. What? Can't be 19. The width would be like 400. That's insane. If that's a 19-inch rim, dude, those are enormous. Idler, rubber bushing, rubber bushing, rubber bushing. I can't believe the brakes are not. These pads are bad. That disc is bad. $18 by 145. There's no way those are 145s. Next time you put it on the balancer, don't hit it so quick. Put the next one on and let me see. Like, just click it to where it shows the two pieces. I can tell. All right, those are... Oh, see, those are your tiny skinnies for the front. But no, those others were like 15-inch wide. Like drag slicks, which is insane. Oh, I wish I had an engine hoist. Bend the disc. Boom. Fancy new brake pads. Fancy new caliper. We'll use that one. Why not? Yeah, I can bet it glitches the game. I don't think this one said it needed new tires. Well, how am I going to get this out? I hate when it does that. Did we drain the oil from this car? drained it. Let's see what we can yank out of this damn thing. If I want to see what was on here. No, not calls. On the actual order. I did that break disc. Okay. So I did find those. Good. Oh, I gotta buy another vented disc. Dadgummit. We're doing this on a budget. I might have to sell some of the parts that I have sitting in my pocket. Thank God I don't gotta put new pads on this car. Yeah, that's some insane tire setup. Did I buy 2 of those? What percentage does this have to be at? 81. Dang it. I want to see that drive. Seriously. That's wild. There it is. Put this back in. Boom. Do my pads and the bushings. Oh, I can take this bushing out. Sweet. I wanted to take the whole arm out. Oh, that's gonna make my life so much nicer. Let me put these back so I don't forget. I love when I forget doing this. It's even more fun when you forget to do something in the real world because then you almost die. I don't know what everybody's issue is. They are all very hard on brake pads. Like, insanely terrible on brake pads. Slap that in. Slap this tire on. Take this nonsense off. Yeah, you definitely got to slap the entire engine together. Yeah, but can't you just buy one that's already done? Yeah, that's a little extreme. I mean, I've seen drag slicks that thick. On like actual drag cars. Hellcat wide body. Alright, status. Everything that's green, we're going to turn off. And I want to know... I can get these bushings, it just didn't want to let me earlier. Weird. Because when I drop this car, I don't want to have to do anything else to it. Let's turn those off. Serpentine belts, spark plugs. All this is engine bay stuff. I think. Let's double check. Drain the oil, we did drain the oil. Brake fluid, coolant, power. Alright, let's just drain all those for the moment. And here, we're going to drain this. Drain the coolant. So we already drained oil. And where's the pesky windshield washer hiding? Right there. I don't think we have to drain it, but it doesn't cost us anything to drain it. That I know of. Alright, let's slap... We're not going to slap coolant in it, because I may have to take something like that off. But we can slap brake fluid in it. Oh, no, not drain. Well, yeah, we did need to drain it. Whatever. Whatever, I guess draining is not a bad thing. We could be nice and be taking these people's batteries out and charging them while we fill up the fluid. But I guess I'm not that nice. You're gonna buy a second Hellcat just to take the engine? Fill all this nonsense up. Oh, Lord. Alright. One of these is dead. I think spark plug 3. Actually, all of these are gonna have to come out because I gotta take the head off. Take the head off. There we go. Hey, I mean, if you got stupid money, why not just buy a whole nother car to take the engine out of it? I have, oh god, I mean, complete engines I have 3 for my Volkswagens. Engine blocks I have like 7, so I do understand. Oops, I took the wrong spark plug out. Alright, purchase. Spark. Okay, I guess I gotta go electronics. Weird, did not know that. These are cheap, we're just gonna buy 10 of them. You get all new spark plugs, I'm not just replacing 2. Take these out. Oh, we're gonna take the backups off too. Dadgummit. Oh well, we can manage. Come on, take it out. That belt is fine. What? Oh. This stupid tensioner bolt. Fine. This belt is fine. Take the crank pulley off. Take the timing cover out. Yes. Nice and shiny. You gonna do like an ECU chip and everything to it? That belt needs replaced. That's fair. Might as well get everything ready, then swap it. And I still can't take the cam out because I gotta take this stupid back part off. Such is life. Now I can take this off. And then I can take that out and I can leave that chain just hanging there, magically floating in the air. Alright, belt tensioner, cam, idler. Oh, an ignition coil. I do need one of those. Serpentine and spark plugs. I think we can afford that. Standard ignition coil. Bang. Everything else is mechanical. Belt tensioner. Buy 2 of those. Remove it. Idler roller. They're cheap. Cam gear. Not so cheap. Serpentine. You know what? These will do time by time. And then camshaft. Also not cheap. Oh, we got plenty of money lying around. Alright, cool. Slap this cam gear on. Timing cover. Slap the caps on. You can really make a lot more money in this game later when you do the expansion and can repair the parts. Because sometimes you can repair these parts so cheap compared to actually just buying them new. You can also damage the part and destroy it, and then you have to buy a new one, and then you lose money and have to build it, but such is life. Alright, good ignition coil, good ignition coil, good ignition coil, good ignition coil. Put the new... Oh, I already put the new cam gear on? Wild. No, I didn't. Idler roller, yeah, thank you. Weird. Belt. Good. Tension. Also good. Weird. Okay. Maybe I put the belt on, I didn't notice it. Alright, tensioner, cam. Everything done. Just gotta dump some oil in it, and we'll call her a day. Oops. She's a little overfilled. That's okay. That's what happens when you send it to a place like this. Alright. 2200. That's it. There's an idler roller missing. What? How can there be an idler roller missing? Oh, because I didn't install the cam. Or that belt. Or that idler roller. My bad. Alright, well, I'll still watch you build yours. Unfortunately, I gotta go make me some dinner. But I'll keep you on the other stream. I'll move it over to my phone and watch it. Because I want to see what what monster you build over there. Until next time.